Some celebs pull up loco. You know we up next, pull up mobos. They don't be there on repeat, they like, oh no. Where's the mix it up, let's take a photo now. For now, I'm loco. For now, I preserve the beat, I'm more loud. I said I'm more loud, I'm more loud.
Yes, my peoples, big up yourself, big up everyone inside. Smash the likes, my peoples. Let's run these likes up, man. Come on, man. You know we're going to get into all the news, all the Man United news. If you're new, make sure you subscribe. We do this every day. This is nothing new. We'll get straight into it. No Lele. Casemiro, man. This geezer, man. We're going to see what's going to happen with him. But this is just being said. Obviously, last night, there was some talks about Ruben Amorim likes the idea of keeping Casemiro. So this is what came out last night. And then now we're having talks. That's basically telling us that Casemiro could be on his way out because he does not want to take a pay cut as it stands. He's saying, nah, forget all of that. I'm on 350k a week. What am I taking a pay cut for? I'm going to be 34 next year. I'm cool, mate. I'd rather just go to Saudi or something. Remember, you got Ronaldo over there in Saudi taking care of the transfers. Them two have been dogs since Real Madrid. So, yeah, Ruben Amorim is open to the idea of keeping Casemiro, but is likely to require Casemiro to take a pay cut. And this is from Alex Crock. This was yesterday. And I've got some more news about this. Fabrizio's just come out and spoke about this. But look at this, guys. Casemiro was saying, this is what, remember, he's part of the Brazilian international team at this time, right now. And he's saying, yo, the salary is big. Fred Calderon, Casemiro, obviously he's a Brazilian journalist. And he's saying the salary is big. United want to reduce it, but I think Casemiro does not want to lower his salary. Let's see what happens. Bro, I don't blame him. I think this is the right time. We need to stop with this sentimental stuff, bro. Like, yeah, my man's playing well, bro. His time's up. Let him move on and replace him. We go and get the two midfielders. We call it a day. Keeping Casemiro, I don't really see any part of it. Because then next year, they might start saying his legs are gone or whatnot. Yeah, we're conceding goals every 20 minutes when he's off the pitch and all of this stuff. But, brother, come on, man. I think his time is done now. Let's do the right thing. Look at what Man City done with De Bruyne. Did they sit there and do all of this? Oh, you know what? We're just going to keep him because he's playing well. He's assisting Haaland a lot. No, they said, we're going to get rid of him and replace him because this is the time. So come on, man. I think it's time for him to go. But he saying no. He wants his money, bro. He's on 350k. He's won Champions Leagues. He wants his money. So I can see him going to Saudi. I think Saudi's the best choice. He leaves as a free agent, goes to Saudi, gets his 500k a week. Happy days, mate. Everyone's happy. We've got 350k worth of wages to go and give it to some midfielders. So if we get Anderson or Believer, we can go and get two midfielders, bam, bam, bam. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So it don't really make sense, man. It don't really make sense, but that's what's going on. He is not looking to reduce that wage. It's a myth. It's a myth. And like I said, Fabrizio's just came out not too long ago, and he's saying, I'll show you that right now. This is what Fabrizio Romano is saying about this whole situation. He's always late to the party. But this is what
in England,
Fabrizio is saying. He's saying at the moment, Casemiro is really important for Ruben Amorim, but there will be a discussion about his contract. The numbers of his contract salary is way too high for Manchester United to extend that. Or they find a solution on the contract or the player could leave on a free. Casemiro received many proposals, especially from Saudi. Casemiro remains a target for many clubs there. Amorim would love to continue with Casemiro, but it depends on the salary discussions. Bro, let the guy go, bro. Man's talking about salary discussions. Big man, he's on 350k. Yeah, he's pivotal, but bro, you can go and replace him. And that 350, you can give that to two players that are ready now that's going to be hungry. Look at Mo Salah. They gave him a new contract. This guy is stinking up the gaff. We don't want to be that club, man. We've been that club where we've kept people longer than we should have. So I think we shouldn't, man. Kind of knew this one. He's on 350. He would have to take a 250k cut. Yeah, you have to lose about 100k when you can go to Saudi and make and double it. You know what I'm saying? Go to Saudi and nearly double his money. I reckon Saudi's the best choice for him, man. I think that's the best thing he should do. Casemiro's our best midfielder. Can't get rid of him. You don't reckon he's our best midfielder? Obviously, he's pivotal to what's going on with us, of course. And as you can see, I've seen the stat that came out yesterday. Every time he's off the pitch, we can see the goal, which is crazy. So I get what you lot are saying, but I think time is time, man. Sometimes the time comes for you to leave. That's all it is. I think it's his time to go. Smash the likes, my peoples, man. Make sure you lot are smashing them likes. Let's get these likes up. Come on, peoples, man. I'm back on these lives. I'm just going to be back here for you lot, giving you lot all the news twice a day. I always do a video at the end of the night now to just let you lot know everything that's happened within like 7 minutes. And then I'll do a live through the midday so we can speak together. Don't watch nothing. Big up yourself, Mike, man. I hope you're good, bro. Been a minute, man. Casemiro needs to be let go in the summer and make space for a new, younger and fresher DM. Exactly. I'm on the same wave, bro. What is the point of keep doing the sentiment thing? He's playing good now, but when he replaces him with someone with more legs, as physical, as good as tackles, like we're linked with João Gomez, he looks okay. Belieber, Anderson, all of these guys. When we get one of them, we're not going to be thinking about Casemiro, bro. And that's one thing he lacks is the legs. Let's be real. So we'll see, man. De Bruyne leaves and Haaland becomes a bigger monster. Yeah, Haaland's having his time right now. But remember, City have replaced De Bruyne with a proper like for like within Turkey, etc. Foden stepped it up. So they've replaced it properly. That's what I'm trying to say. If we replace Casemiro properly, it won't be an issue. You know what I'm trying to say? Romano was a joke now. Today he posted that United will most likely not hit that +1 on Sancho contract. Like, welcome to the future, man. Yeah, like this is just normal stuff that we know. We know we're not going to hit that +1 on Sancho. That just, it doesn't even make no sense. We want him gone as soon as possible. He wants to leave. We're paying him to literally sit around. Why would we hit it? So sometimes I do feel like they do just say that the most evident things ever. And that's why one thing I don't like about Indicator. Indicator just says the most evident stuff ever, like stuff that we all know is basically going to happen, but he's going to say it now. So when it happens in 3 months or so, he can just be, look, I told you so. It's a joke. Casemiro is a big stature player. He's not going to lower his wage. Plus, with that 350, exactly. That's what I just said, bro. With that 350, we can go out there and actually pay some players that are hungry. Some 21-year-olds, Anderson, Belieber, all these guys, them are hungry right now to come and show and prove themselves. So 100%, man, we can do that. So I believe in that as well, man. I think he should go. That's my opinion. I think it's time to just let him go and then move on to the next players and then see what happens. So that's the stuff about Casemiro, guys, man. I thought I'll start with it. So Fabrizio saying that his salary is too high. He's at Brazilian international break right now. This is what they're saying, the journalists. They're saying, bro, they want to, the salary's big. United want to reduce it, but I think Casemiro does not want to lower his salary. So let's see what happens. So, boy, it's a weird one. We'll see what happens with this one here, but he does not want to lower his salary, bro. We had this yesterday night. I put this, if you not saw this, basically we got a lawsuit from Tuan Zabi. We failed to treat him promptly and appropriately. So he's got a little lawsuit. But remember, when Ten Hag was at the club, we had 1 million injuries. The medical staff was rubbish. So I don't blame him, bro. I believe it. I believe that he's that this is literally that we was moving funny, like that this could have actually happened to him. And he's waiting anyway. Look, he says he expects to recover damages in excess of 1 million. So he's confident he's gonna get his money anyway. So we'll see. No incoming. That's all yesterday. We got this now. Look at this. Indicator came out with this yesterday night, and he said Anton Semenyo has asked to leave Bournemouth in January. This guy, blood, like I said, I only speak about this guy mostly when it's Belieber, because he broke the news. But he's talking about Semenyo wants to leave in January. Like I said before, I can't see us getting Semenyo to play wing back. 70 million for a wing back is crazy. So I don't believe in this. But even so, anyway, yeah, he's just flying out news out of his arse. Every minute he's got new news, and it seems like guesswork, to be honest with you. Ornstein's come out today, and this is what he said. He said, listen, he got asked on if he basically was managing Manchester United, who would he sign? And he says Carlos Belieber, because they want him and he wants them. That's what he said. Brighton don't want to let him go, but we'll see what the future holds. So he wants them. So you're playing a player that doesn't even want to be there. That's the fact. You're playing a player right now that doesn't want to be there. He wants to go to Manchester United. He wants to be at Man United as we speak. His head's turned. he's all over the place. Even the way he's playing is mad. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not even the best player for Brighton. But that's what Ornstein is saying. It doesn't mean anything. He's just saying what we basically know already, innit? He told us this ages ago. You understand? So, yeah, who knows? Who knows what happens? But yeah, man. So that's that. Hold on. Let me see this. What's that there? Casemiro is a big time. Amaz is also, yeah, I just saw that because there was talks about, remember, Sheffield Wednesday are going into, what's that thing called? Administration. So Sheffield Wednesday are going into administration as we speak. So obviously their thing's mad. Money is crazy right now. Their whole club could fold. I think some clubs are going to help them out, etc. But for now, yeah, it's a bit dark for them. But that's good to see that we're not making him come back, or we're not pulling the plug on certain players. We're saying, no, go there, do what you got to do, and we're gonna leave it. So yeah, love for that, Jardy. I see it. We ain't getting Semenyo. Like I said, yeah, man, 70 million on a wing back is crazy. Paying 70 million for Semenyo to play wing back is madness. I can never see that happening. I reckon Semenyo, if he goes somewhere, he goes Liverpool. But even that, it might not even be this year. You reckon Belieber might make a transfer request during Jan? I don't know, man. I don't know. That's if he's 100% that we're coming from. If we was to tell him, listen, we're coming for you, we're going to make a bid in Jan, make a transfer request, and we'll bid straight away, then I think he will do it. That's what I reckon he would. But then again, yeah, he probably would, because Cameroon, he doesn't need to fight for his place. Do you understand? That's no disrespect on Cameroon, but Onana plays every game, no matter what. Do you know what I'm saying? Belieber will play. He was having a stinker in the Prem. There's no competition like that. It's just like, see how the England team has got competition. There's bare players. It's like the French team got so much competition that a lot of people are saying, you know what, I'm going to go and play for my actual country. You've got Callum Hudson-Odoi, can't get in the England team, going to Ghana. Nketiah, can't get in the England team, going to Ghana. Do you know what I'm trying to say? A few of the Congolese players are trying to go back to play for DR Congo right now. So for AFCON, etc. This is what's going on. But Belieber is safe. So if he stinks it up or anything, he's still safe. He's still going to play every game for Cameroon, etc. So I think he's all right. Not sure if this is true or not, but there's talks about formation change either playing. No, that's not true, man. That's not true. I saw that formation stuff, and it basically said, I'll show you now. It basically said that Lobby Whitwell put it out, and he was saying that there was talks about a formation change between Jason Wilcox and Amram, but it's literally just said, like, yo, if we have to change up in the game sometimes, so we're going to train in the back four. It's not nothing serious, like we're changing the system or anything like that. No. Do you know what I'm trying to say? It was literally just, yeah, I'll show you right now. I think it was, what's his name? It was Lobby Whitwell that said it. And then my man, and Indy Kayla tried to quote it as if he was thinking, as if he broke the news, when he didn't break no news, bro. He went mad. Let me show you that right now. Look at this. So there it is there. Jason Wilcox has held discussions with Amrin on the formation. Amrin has said his system will evolve over time when he is ready, and he has laid out his team in a 4-3-3 for parts of some sessions. But this is mainly to embed understanding for certain phases of play during matches. So this is not, I'm changing my formation. This is just, let's train in a 4-2-2. Let's train in a 4-3-2-1, blah, blah, blah. And then sometimes we might have to switch it up. You see it? Come on. You know how it goes. So this is him trying to adapt now. We might be playing a team and we're playing this wing back stuff and it's not working. He's saying, bruh, this is crazy. It's not working. So you know what? Let's go into the 4 shape. We've got more strength in the midfield because we'll have 3 midfielders and then we can try something new. So that's all it is. This is what managers are for. They're for tactics to change, adapt, and when we need them to switch up and do it. That's all it is, bro. So it is where it is, man. We'll see what happens there. But yeah, it's not nothing crazy. His system will evolve over time. So that means one game we might be able to play something. Next game we might have to play something else. It's just different things. 4-3-3 for some of the sessions. That's it. You understand? So that's nothing big. Lobby Whitwell literally said that yesterday. As you can see at the bottom, 11th. So it's not nothing. The formation is not changing. Let me show you some more news. Keep the comments coming. Keep smashing the likes, my peoples, man. And then we'll get into the we'll get into it, of course. Where is it? What's that? What's that there? I see. Oh, you see it on the United stand. Okay. I don't know where they go. That's what I'm saying. A lot of people, they obviously see things and then they pull it a different way, innit? You know how it goes. You get me? But I just show you lot for what it is. Some people sit here, the camera with their face for 2 hours saying whatever they say. You lot don't know what the source is. I show you lot everything. Sometimes instant noodles are fried onion. You're taking the piss. If they retain Cass, then these men are really dabbing down in the partaking of grog. That wage can fund 2 midfielders and still be used in adding for another player. That's exactly what I said, bro. I said we need to get rid of him. I think this is the time, bro. The sentiment thing needs to end, bro. We had it we've seen everyone do it, bro. We used to do this all the time. We'll keep players for longer than they need to be here, and then we sit there and we start crying. Bro, let's just let my man go, bro. It's time for him to go. We let him go. All the best for your service. We appreciate you, brother. Bam. You understand? We keep it like that. Let's get into the rest of the news. Keep the comments coming anyway. So look at this. The Lit's come out now today and he's basically saying, listen, I'm 26 now and I think I'm entering the best years of my career, both physically and mentally. And he said that he used to be scared to make a mistake. Now he is literally like, he just wants to do good stuff or something like that. Let me go straight to it so you can see. Look, he said, I changed my mindset. Initially, I didn't want to make mistakes. Now I want to do as many good things as possible. So big up the Lit, man. He's been solid this year, man. I see people obviously just being negative as usual. Oh, the Lit ain't been all that, blah, blah, blah. Just rubbish. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, the Lit's been solid for us. We all know this. If you know, you know. But there's people just being negative and lying on us and, oh, he's rubbish. And it's because he plays for United. When you play for United, you don't get as much grace as you can get. Do you know what I'm trying to say? But look at big up the Lit anyway. He's changed his mentality. You can see that anyway. He didn't want to make mistakes at first. He was playing it safe. If you look at the early Amrin days, he was playing it safe. He was just, he would be there at the back. He wouldn't be running it when he should be. Now he's attacking the midfield. This system is suiting him, bro, to a T, literally. So big up the Lit, man. Big up the Lit. Proper midfielder. Sorry, defender. So solid, but he's so in the midfield now. The way he's attacking the ball, I'm all getting gas now. This guy's a midfielder. Safe. Look at that, guys. The transfer window opens in 50 days, bro. 50 days. So that's, what's that? A month and a bit, month and a half or something. The transfer window opens. You understand? That's the 1st of January. Do you not think we're going to get anybody? I think it's going to be a hard one. I think unless we can get someone that we know is going to be here for the future, there's no point in getting anyone. And I think that's their new thing now, Ineos. They're not on this. Let's go and get a little stopgap, or let's get someone that we're not really 100% with, but we'll just get them because we need a body. No, they're on some, we'll get someone now that we can see a future with. The same way they got Amrim. They said, yo, we're going to go and get Amrim now. You got to sign us now in November. Everyone sat there and thought we was going to get, what's it called? Interim. They said, no. We'll get you in now. We'll bed you in for the whole year. We'll give you a free hit. And then the next season, you understand a bit more. That's what they're on. And that's like they're on with players as well. They don't want to go and get a midfielder or something, a defender that they think is okay. They want to go and get players that they know is going to be here, part of the system for the foreseeable. So let's see what happens with that, man. There's a lot of talks about different midfielders, defenders. There's links every day. But in 50 days, we'll know what's serious, what's not. And you know I'm going to be here every day. So look at this now. We got this about the Manchester United now have the easiest run of fixtures in the Premier League over the next 5 games. You know what's crazy about this though, yeah? What's crazy about this is, where's Opta? Yeah, what's crazy about this is we started off with the hardest fixtures in the league. We started off with the hardest fixtures. So now that we've got the easiest in this, and it's not even the easiest. I wouldn't even say it's the easiest when you actually look at it, because we've got Everton next, who is kind of okay. I think Everton's got a good team, bro. NJ is cooking at the moment. Grealish, they're playing okay. Everton next, and then we've got, who's after Everton? Is it West Ham or something? But yeah, bro, like Everton, West Ham, I think it is. No, it's not West Ham. It's whoever's 10th. So that's our lit. We got Everton next to his 13th. Then we got whoever's 10th. Then we got 18, 20. So that's going to be probably West Ham and then Wolves. Do you understand? And then we got Bournemouth. Bournemouth's in there as well. I think Bournemouth's 9th. Yeah. So this is what it is. Leeds have got the hardest fixtures. We've got the easiest fixtures, basically. That's what they're screaming. But when you actually look at it, we started with the hardest fixtures. And I think they're being disingenuous. I think obviously they're getting off the table. But Bournemouth, Everton and Palace, that's who it is. I've gone mad. So it's Everton next, who's in the 13th place. It's Everton. And then we got Palace. Let me put the screen a bit closer so you lot can see. Look at that. So we got Everton. They're next. They're 13th at this time. 10th is Palace. 18th is West Ham. 20th is Wolves. And then 9th is Bournemouth. Bournemouth, Palace, and Everton, I think, is actually good teams, you know. I think them three are good teams. People are sleeping on Everton, bro. I think Everton's all right. NJ, Grealish, and them in there. They're moving dilly, bro. And they love a set piece as well. So, boy, but we've got the easiest fixtures anyway. Liverpool's got an easy fixture as well. But Liverpool, you know what they're on. They're just moving mad at the moment. Aston Villa. So the people with the hardest are literally the bottom five. The bottom five is literally got the hardest. Pray for them, mate. It's crazy. So yeah, we'll see what happens, man. But like I said, Opta, at first they were saying that we had the hardest fixtures, and we've ended up in what? Where are we? 7th? That's not too bad, bro. You know what I'm trying to say? That's not too bad still. Cool. Where's the switching up things during games, moving into a foot? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. It's a more of a we can switch things up in game. It's about adapting, isn't it? That's what it's about. So that's what Ruben's doing. He's making them train to adapt, to switch certain things up. 4-4-2 sometimes, 4-2-2-2, 4-2-3-1, whatever. It's about adapting. And that's what you got to rate, man. You got to rate all of that. You got to respect it still. Because if we're just sitting there, we're not adapting and we're playing one way and then he's not changing nothing. This is what everyone was angry about. Man was saying, we don't change nothing. So now that we're doing different things, he's not changing the system, but he's willing to make them train differently and then change it over time or whatever. So big up Amrin, man. Big up Amrin. That's why I like this channel, bro. Good vibes are not overly negative. These other United channels are overly negative. We started poorly and we can still improve as a team, but there's progress. Exactly. Man, will never be negative for no clicks, bro, man. Come on, man. I'm with it. I'm proper. You got to be done with it. But some people, it gets them the most views, innit, to be negative all the time. So they just do what they got to do. But man's not on all of that. Big up yourself, though, mate. Appreciate you. Gomez and Gallagher could be options in January, but I'm sure they got other players in mind as well. Yeah, so we saw the links about Gomez and Gallagher. Gomez, I don't know about him, man. Every time I've watched him, he's been rash. I've just looked at him as rash. He's got a bit of pace. I even had to watch a little comp of him yesterday. He just looks rash to me, man. I don't know. Obviously, he's gonna be cheaper. Wolves might be going down as well. So he's probably about 35 million at this time. 35, 40 max. And then obviously if Wolves go down, that might be a 25. Who knows? So it might be a steal to get like a Gomez and a Belieber or an Anderson for say 80 million. And then a Gomez, you paid 110 million or something. Bam. You've got two midfielders. Do you know what I'm trying to say? He knows Cunha already. He's part of the Brazilian thing, etc. So I hear it. Gallagher, he's just going to run around. We want Gallagher for a loan. We don't want to buy Gallagher. That's the difference. This is what Ineos are doing. They're saying we want Gallagher on a loan just to have a body there to run around, but we don't want to buy him. If we want to buy him, we would have bought him already. 45 million, we would have copped him. We don't want to buy him. We just want him on loan. And Atletico are saying, nah, bro, you're going to put us in deficit if we give you Gallagher on loan, then we're in deficit and we've got to find an extra person to come off the bench. But he's not happy that he's not getting no playing time because he's always on the bench. So it's crazy. And is Gallagher going to come and play every game? Who gets benched? Is it Bruno? Is it Casemiro? Who gets benched? And if Gallagher was to come, it's crazy. United did have the hardest start, and somehow with 2 points of third, but 13 teams are in reach of top 4, and everyone is one of those teams. Yeah, it's crazy right now. I can't lie. Even what we're on right now, what is it? It's like 5 teams. There's like 5 teams all on 18. Us, Liverpool. Let me show you that now. Look at this. Arsenal. Look, Arsenal's on 26. City's on 22. Chelsea's on 20. Sunderland's on 19. And then you got that, look. Tottenham's on 18. Villa's on 18. We're on 18. Liverpool's on 18. Bournemouth's on 18. That's 5 teams on the same points. Crystal Palace is on 17. Brighton's on 16. Brentford's on 16. Brentford could win one next game and go 19. Go top 4. Obviously, they wouldn't because other teams are going to whatever. But It's crazy how you look at it and it's like everyone's so close, bro. Everyone is so close to each other. Literally. Newcastle in the relegation zone, though. That I'm happy with that. NUFC, that's my guy. He comes in the chat. I like him. Aiden, a couple of them, but bro, the rest of them, I hate them. Newcastle right now are in a relegation zone, bro. Yeah. Anthony Elanga is 0016. What's his name? Anthony Gordon hasn't scored in 19 goals, bro. 19 games, sorry. You know how mad that is? 19 games Anthony Gordon ain't scored in. I would never known that, bro. But it's only because that they're having a civil war with each other right now. It's getting crazy, black. It's crazy. But cool. Let me think. So that's the Opta thing. Why is my mouse not working? Hold on. Yeah, so that's what's going on, man. That's the league, man. There's a lot of us on the same points, man. It's techie right now. There's nothing to be proud of. Because even Tottenham are ahead of us. But, bro, Tottenham have been playing rubbish. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, Tottenham have been playing rubbish. So it is what it is. Let me show you a lot more news anyway. Let's get into the news. Hold on. Keep these comments coming. Keep smashing the likes, my peoples, as we do. So that's that about the Opta. We've got this now. Look at this, guys. What is up with this idiot, man? I know, see these guys, since they start going on TalkSport and all of that, yeah? And I think Amrin said this as well. He said, bro, he said this about Sean Dyche. He said, listen, see some of these people, when they go on a podcast and they don't say something controversial, what is the point of watching the podcast? Do you understand? So look at Troy Deeney now, this idiot. Look what he's come out and said. He's come out today and said, he looks like a baby giraffe. I don't see what he does. He's 6'4", honestly. I piss stronger than him at times. He doesn't run over people. He's always on his heels. What is he talking about? Why do they do this? But like I said, like, we're Man United, so you need to get clicks. It's international break. What are they going to do? They're going to start talking about Man United players in a bad way. Sesko seems like the scapegoat right now that everyone's just talking about. Yeah, he had a bad game against Tottenham. But bro, what? Give up on him. But then again, no one will talk about Verts and all these guys. They'll say he's young. Come on, bro, man. What we doing here, man? What's up with this guy? Man said he doesn't run over people. He's always on his heels. What are you on about? How much flick-ons is this guy doing and headers and... Come on, man. They're just talking rubbish, man. This is what they do anyway. So it is what it is anyway. We're getting used to it now. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of media stuff talking rubbish in the international break. I'm going to obviously get a video and make a video out of it. So it is what it is. But this is what happens. We're used to it anyway, so it's nothing new. But that's some Sesko slander, of course. Look at this now. We got this. Ruben Amrin has introduced a new rule at Old Trafford as half the squad will sign autographs for fans before matches, while the other half will do it after. So one half of the squad will sign the autographs, and then the other half have to do it after the game, win, lose, or draw. I'm sure you'd rather do it before the game. You know what I'm saying? Do it before the game, get it out of the way, calm. Imagine losing. You just want to get, you've had a stinker. You just want to get on the van and then you got to go sign shirts and then you got people in your ear. Come on, man. Dano and all of that guy. You know what I mean? Imagine that. So I know you would prefer to probably do it before, but come on, Ruben's out there setting the standard, man. He's already changed up the dressing room. He's trying to change the culture. And then he's switching up things, man. This is what they've been doing, man. I saw something yesterday as well that he made them vote on Malacia. So what are you not saying for Malacia? Do you not want him back in here? They had a vote and they all said more or less yes. And then he brought him back. So it's crazy, man. Love for that. Are you seeing there's mixed reports? Some are saying we are spending in January while others are saying we aren't spending. The only ones that are saying we aren't spending in January are Sky Sports. Sky Sports, TalkSport, and all them stuff. I don't feel like they really know much. I feel like they just guess or they get what we tell them. Do you get it? If I'm Manchester United and I want to get something out there, and you got to remember as well, guys, what's Sir Jim been on recently? You're not forgetting what Sir Jim's been on. He's been on this "we're broke" card, and then he's just pulling out his money out of nowhere. He's been finessing everyone for the last year or two. We're broke. We ain't got no money. Bam, Sesko. We're broke. We ain't got no money. Bam, and Mbumo. We're broke. We ain't got no money. Bam. That's what he's been doing. So I don't believe Sir Jim, bro. And Sky Sports and these media outlets that are like what everyone watches, because you got to remember, not everyone's watching YouTube. Some people just still watch Sky Sports, like older people and that. They're still watching Sky Sports, so they want to get it out there. We ain't got no money, we're not spending nothing, etc. So then when we do go for someone, maybe it might be like, okay, oh, they maybe ain't got that money or something. You know, like it's just anything. I take it with a pinch of salt, basically. Every time I see we're not spending money, you got to look at where it's from. I ain't seen nothing like that from Fabrizio Romano. All I've seen that from is Sky News and like Talk Sport and stuff like that. So yeah, that's what I've seen it from. We've got this. Manchester United are launching a social media crackdown to stop staff posting self-promotional material behind the scenes that the club feels should remain private. So there's obviously staff members in there posting with the trophies and carroting and just posting the players, probably stuff like that, and they don't want it to be out there. They're saying, bro, you lot are going a bit too mad. Relax. So who knows what's going on, but they're putting a stop to that. Yeah, so that's that. By the way, Mets, did you go to the previous Spurs game? I was at the stadium. No, I didn't go to that one there. Still, I didn't go to that one there. I was gonna go, but I said, nah, man. They beat us too much times. I just allowed it. You get it? But yeah, we said it must have been mad, innit? Last minute equalizer. And one thing as well, I saw a chart today that we've had the lead second in the league. We've had the lead the most, but we just can't keep it, bro. We've had the lead the most in the league. Remember, we was beating Fulham, we was beating Burnley, we've been beating everyone. We was beating, who else was we beating recently? Forest, and then we bottled it. Tottenham, these games. I think only Man City's had it more than us. I saw that today as well. Amrin can do better, but a lot of fans are overly negative not to see we have improved, and on top we have very hard fixtures to be 7th in the league and a couple points from top. Yeah, exactly. And like I just showed you that, bro, it's not even we're 7th in the league, bro. We're joint 7th. Remember that. So it's not even about being 7th, bro. We're joint. We're on the same points as 5th. We're 1 point off 4th. We're 2 points off 3rd. You know what I'm going to say to you? That we're 4 points off 2nd. Come on, man. What's going on here? We're like 8 points off top. You understand? I think the Arsenal bottle starts now, and I need Arsenal to bottle it. I can't have Arsenal winning this league. No way. I need them to bottle it. But yeah, man, 100%, man. And you got to remember, we can look, obviously every team can probably look at it like that, but we could sit there and look at it and go, we could have won this game if this happened. If Bruno never missed the penalty at Fulham, we would have won that game. If we never missed the penalty at Brentford and the guy got sent off, that PGMO apologise for. There's so much ifs and buts, but everyone could probably do that. So I don't even sit on that one there. But you know what I'm trying to say though, innit? There's a lot of games where it could have went the other way around. Arsenal, we had so much chances. We could have won that game. Like, it's crazy. Just how it goes anyway. But as long as we get top 4 this season and then next season we press on with our 2 midfielders and whatnot, and we built up with our left wing back and the centre back, we should be doing good things, man. So we'll see what happens with that one there. Metric community, big up yourself, Man United. Appreciate you, man. Big up Met. Smash the likes, my peoples, man. Let's get these likes going. If we can get Gomez and Gallagher on loan, that would be great. Buying either of them ain't really it for me because they aren't what we need. I don't think Gomez is all that, man. I wouldn't mind him on a 25 million when Wolves gets relegated to be there as a backup or whatever. Just some energy off the bench. But bro, to get Gomez in, I don't think he changes much. Do you get what I'm going to say to you? He's got a bit more pace, but that's about it, bro. Everyone, including Everton, can get top 4. I don't think Everton can get top 4. No way. They're good. I rate Everton, especially Njai. Yeah, I'm scared of that guy, bro. But I don't think they can get top 4, though. The league is wide open. I wouldn't be surprised if someone we didn't expect takes the league. Yeah, bro. I think Arsenal bottle it, man, as they do. I prefer we get Anderson and Jan to strengthen the midfield. We're not getting Anderson, Julius. Sorry, bro. There was this report that was said that I think Thomas Tuchel came out and said, as long as you play, even if you get relegated, but as long as you play, you'll be able to be in my team. That's what he said. Anyone that's playing, you can be in my team. Do you understand? You have to be able to play in your team, though. Even if you get relegated, even if Nottingham Forest get relegated, which I don't think they will with Sean Dyche, as long as you are playing, I can bring you in. And that's why he didn't bring in Thing this time. He didn't bring in, what's his name? Miles Lewis Skelly. He said, you're not playing. You need to get more game time. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Tuchel loves Mount. He would have probably bought Mount by now if he was playing every game. But yeah, man. So that's what he said, man. He said, bro, as long as you're playing, I don't mind. Where is it? But yeah, man. Anderson has been good though. 100%. Anderson has definitely been good. And it's crazy that he's just come out of nowhere. He's come out of nowhere. Look, this is what Tuchel was saying about Anderson. He said, the level of competition at the squad, but explains why Elliot Anderson is a starter at the moment. He's a key player for us at the moment. He's one of the best midfielders in the Premier League. You understand? That's why he's with us and why he starts for us, because it deserves it. He is nothing but impressive and he has to keep on going. He's very complete, mobile, central midfielder. Elliot at the moment is an elite football player with the right attitude and talent. So this is why all these links are coming out and saying we're trying to get someone before the World Cup. Because if he goes to the World Cup, Elliot Anderson, and he lights up the World Cup, that 100, 120, 130 million that is being getting said around is going to actually become true. Do you know what I'm trying to say? That's what happens. I don't think it's true. This is what Plettenberg said. I think Plettenberg just hears stuff and just goes mad. I think he just looks at stuff. Who's the guy right now that is very likely? And he'll just talk about it. But this is what he said about it. He said, look, Man United remain keen on Anderson. Forest are informed a fee of around 100 to 120 million is still being discussed. I don't know how true that is. That seems a bit like bumped up. But like I said, if he goes to the World Cup on the world stage and rips it apart, he's going to be worth that. And we can't say no. So that's why the reports came out yesterday that Man United are trying to get gems in, are trying to get their players in before they go to the World Cup. Because if we already know we want Anderson, everyone, the scouts, the recruitment team, the manager, everyone is already in sync saying, yeah, we want Anderson. We can get him before the World Cup even starts. What we got to wait for the World Cup for? Let's get him before the World Cup starts for like a 90 million, 80 million. Then he can go rip up the whole World Cup and then we know he's coming back to us, United. You know what I mean? So we'll see what happens to that, man. But this is the latest that got said about him. But like I said, Man United are thinking. There's been talks that we're trying to get our signings through the door as soon as possible, especially in the summertime. So we'll see what happens to Anderson. But he seems like he's the guy, man. I was thinking he was just the flavour of the month. It was a bit of gas, but he is actually that guy, 100%. So big up yourself, Julius. I hope he is the guy, but I don't think he's going to be the guy for January. After international break, we need a 5-game winning streak to put us in the... Yeah, 100%. You win 5 games in this league, you're in a different place, bro. I'll tell you that for free. Big up, Mets. Genghis, big up yourself. Hope you're good, bro. Honestly, the fan base don't have a problem necessarily with the players because they are now improving. All this player slander and the noise is coming from the media. Yeah, I can't lie. We haven't lost in about 5 games. No one ain't been really as negative. There's still some people that are just negative, obviously. They're just on what they're on. But not everyone's been negative, man. Honestly, the fan base don't have a problem necessarily with the players because they are now improving. All this player slandering and noise is coming from the media. True, man. It's true. It's good for the fans and it could be good for the players to bound more with their fans. Exactly. And you saw what they're all saying and Boomer and that. They're saying if we can't win a game, we don't want to. We have to make sure we don't lose it, and that's keeping them still confident. Do you know what I'm saying? So they must think they can get top 4. Outside of Dallo right now, I'm pretty happy with the player. They just need to keep improving. We have money to spend. It's only a matter of type of quality available in the January market because Ineos aren't going to spend. Yeah, exactly. And that's what I've been saying. We've still got Garnacho money. We've still got loads of money there, but they're not just going to go out there and spend for no reason. It's not going to make no sense. And that's one thing that they've showed us that they're about. They really calculated how they do their stuff. So we'll see, man. It's a crazy one. We have to make signings in January transfer to be able to push for top 4. What worries me is how man are gassed out in the second half. Yeah, have you not seen that? Have you not seen that about the second half? We are literally in a relegation zone. When it comes to the second half of games, Man United are in a relegation zone, bro. It's crazy. It's actually, it's not good. It's not nice to see. Where is it? Look at this. Look at this, guys. Look at that. Premier League second half table. Let me move this off the screen. Premier League second half of the table. Look at that. Nottingham Forest. Newcastle, Bournemouth, Man United, Leeds and Wolves. That's the second half of the table. Second half of games That's the table for it. So the first half, we're probably top. We always score a goal. We're always winning. But second half, bro, look how much points we would have lost. Look how much points we would have won. 6. It's terrible, mate. 6 points. -6 goal difference. It's crazy. We're in relegation form when it comes to second half. So what is going on in that dressing room? Have we already checked out because we think we've won the game already? Is it like, oh, we've won the game, man, it's cool, we're winning? What is going on, bro? We need to fix up. And this has been a problem for a minute now. Even with Eric Ten Hag, when we went Anfield, when 1-0 down, 7-0. Like, it's just always, it's been a problem for a minute now. We have to pattern up, man. We have to sort ourselves out. But that second half of the table is mad. Cass only playing like this because it's a World Cup. Yeah. He's going to be gone soon. I reckon he needs to go, man. Cass needs to just call it a day, bro. The sentiment thing has to done. Thank you for your service, bro. We appreciate you. Love, bro. Call it a day. You know what I'm saying? Go get your bag in Saudi. You know what I'm trying to say? The Casemiro thing is done now. I can't stand to see Arsenal win the league, but I'm positive they are now going to officially bottle it after the internet. Yeah, I can't see them winning it. And when I was watching them anyway, I was saying this is not sustainable. They were just winning by a set piece every game. They were playing rubbish, but then they'll just win by a set piece. I knew that wasn't sustainable. So it's good to see that they're finally like, I wouldn't say they ain't bottled it yet, but bro, it's gonna happen. You can just smell it. You just know what they're on. I do not think we get Anderson or Wharton. Anderson looks like a City player to me, but I don't think he goes City. They got Rodri. That Nico Gonzalez is looking good now. Unless they go in to get another DM and get rid of that Nico Gonzalez, like Rodri now, when they just gave him a new contract, it's not gonna make no sense. Where are these charges though, man? Where are these City charges, man? All now, man, can't see these City charges, bro. Where are these charges gone? The 150 charges have just gone out. They're just gone. Where they gone? It's crazy. Oh yeah, I got this as well. Where's that? Look at this now. Boom. Look at this. The long balls in the Premier League. Arsenal draw too many. Arsenal drew too many games last season. 14 of the 38 in the Premier League as they finished second for the third year running. But 11 league matches into 2025, 26, things are looking a bit more rosier with Arsenal at the top. With a 4-point gap, third best attack, and are showing evidence in strength in depth. Mikel Arteta's side had plenty of practice against deep lining defences, but while his side are built on a record-breaking defence, the key to unlock the doors have been found in attack through the through balls. Look at the through balls in the Prem. Look who's got the most through balls in the Prem. Arsenal with 40. We're not far off, mate. Yeah? We're not far off. Look at Tottenham. 4 through balls. What type of football are they playing over there? Tottenham are on 4 through balls only. What type of football is that, brother? Wolves. Wolves are the only team. Wolves are on top of Tottenham. Brentford, Leeds. It's crazy. So Arsenal, we're in good company. Let's just say that. Yeah? People want to talk about some stats are irrelevant. That is a good stat. Through balls. You know, Bruno Fernandes is obviously big on that as well. So it is where it is. But that's just another stat that goes our way. And we're second only to Arsenal. So that's that. Man United have been in winning positions for 496 minutes and 5 seconds in the Premier League this season in just 11 games. 140 minutes and 25 seconds longer than they held a lead under Ruben Amorim's last season across 27 matches. So we're building up, man. You can see everything is just getting better. You understand? We're getting into leads a bit more now. Before we wasn't leading at all, the 27 matches before. So we're building up. So come on, man. Smash the likes, my peoples, man. Let's get these likes up, man. So this is this. Yeah, look at this. This is what came out before. This was just for me to show you lot. The Opta. This is how it started. We had the hardest run. We were first. And then now we've got the easiest run. It's crazy, isn't it, how things go. So we've got the hardest run and we're literally 1 point off 4th, etc. This is Fabrizio Romano. Obviously, he just said this about Casemiro. Ruben Amorim would love to keep Casemiro. There will be talks about extending his contract, but his current salary is too high for United. I've just showed you Casemiro. He doesn't want to drop his salary, which is understandable, to be honest. World Cup winner and all these things. Stephen Ralston's come out today and he said, Man United sleeve sponsorship deal with DXC technology will expire at the end of the season. So that DXC, the expiry of the DXC deals means United are in discussions to find a new sleeve sponsor and training kit sponsor. As the training gear, 24 million per season agreement with Tezos concluded at the end of June. Remember, we still ain't got a sponsor, you know, even for our training kit. That's the only reason I ain't got the training kit, the purple one, because it says nothing on there. And I don't want to get it. And then a week later, I see everyone with the sponsor and I look like I'm wearing the old shirt. You know what I'm trying to say? So, yeah, man. Hopefully we get one real soon. I reckon Anderson will be worth closer to 80 than 100 million. He's good, but not worth 100 million. Yeah, but you know what it is, though? It's the data. That's what's going in his favor right now. All the data is going in his favor because he's first on everything, bro. When you look at his stats for midfielder in the Prem, bro, he's first for everything. Literally, this is him against us. Like, I saw a stat of him the other day. I can't, where is it, man? But he's first on everything. Look at that. This is in the Premier League. This is in the Premier League. Let me make the screen a bit more. Look. This is in the Premier League. Touches for a midfielder. All the central midfielders in the league after 10 games. Touches, 967, first. Forward passes, first. Line breaking passes, first. Successful dribbles, first. Progressive carries, first. Possession won, first. You got to remember something as well about Ineos, yeah? I don't know if you like clock this. When we go for players, they're always big on stats for something in their league. Even Xerxes made the team of the year. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, they're always big on something. And Mbeumo and Cunha, they were both in the top scorers stats. And Mbeumo got 20 goals, Cunha got 15. Like, that's how they scout. They always look at players and they say, who's doing well in their thing? Lamens, the most saves in the world. All the stats always goes in their favor. Anderson is doing that right now. He's in a different thing, bro. He's in a different thing. So with all of this, if they sit down and say, look at the guy's stats, it might be 100 million thing, but you have to pay the money. That's the thing about it. But he seems like he's actually worth it and he's proven it. No one was talking about him last season, bro. No one spoke about Anderson. When he was at Newcastle and everyone said Newcastle's got the best defense, the best midfield with Tonali, Joe Linton and Bruno Guimaraes, whatever his name is, no one spoke about Anderson coming off the bench. Now, he is the guy. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. It's crazy. So yeah, man, this is what's going on with him. Look at that. Look at the company he's keeping himself with. Look at this. These are names that I don't even know this Kamara guy, but people always talk about him. Ball recoveries. Pedri, Anderson, and then my man, Lamine Kamara. Carlos Baliba's in there, 7th. It's crazy, man. Crazy. So we'll see what happens, man. But the Anderson stuff is building up. With the way Ineos are moving, no way they're paying 100 million for a player for the pricey midfielder. I see it being 75 million max with amortization. The way they're moving, they won't play 100 million, but I think they would. I think we was gonna play that for Baliba. I'll be real. I think if they can see the value in the player and it's here for the long term, you got to remember when you look at every single team here, they've got that DM. That is the guy, Rice. Obviously, they had to get Zubimendi, but Rice was the guy that they went and got in Arsenal. He took them up a next level, 100 million. Caicedo, he took Chelsea to the next level, or whatever you want to call it, 100 million. Rodri, they got him when they saw the vision, they got him for a bit cheaper, but if you're doing it in the Prem, you've got to spend this type of money. Do you know what I'm saying? So I think he will be a 100 million player. League is so dead this season, and this break is killing the momentum. Position 2 up to 9 is just a 4-point difference. How come Liverpool are getting smoked regularly but are still in top half? That just shows you that the league is so dead. And if we've drawn 2 games, and look at that. When you drawing, it feels good at the time you get a point, but it's actually rubbish. We've drawn 2 games and got 2 points. Liverpool just got a 1-1 game, and them 2 draws mean nothing. That's the thing about draws. It's actually rubbish at the end of the day when you actually look at the overall of it. I feel that we'll get Anderson over Baliba. There's a lot of noise around Anderson and Baliba's poor. Exactly. I think we still might get Baliba, but just for the low. You understand? Give us a 70 million and we'll get him. So this is the stuff about the stadium Andy Burnham has reiterated not a penny of public money will be granted to construct United's new stadium. He also confirmed the aim of hosting the Women's World Cup in 2035. So that's a little update on the stadium. But listen, we was never going to get any money from the public anyway. I think that was just being said for some reason. You know, like, this is what I'm saying. It's international break. You start hearing all these stories, made up stuff like, yeah, the public's going to help pay for it. When's that? Like, have you ever heard that? The public help pay for a stadium? It don't even happen. So it's just basically a no news, really. But yeah, so that they're planning for the 2035 Women's World Cup. So we'll see. We've got some of the women are playing today. I don't know if you don't follow the women. I always follow them, especially when it's international break. They're playing UEFA Champions League today, so big them up. You understand? They're playing PSG, and our goalkeeper, Mary Earps, is actually she's PSG now. So big up the gal, man. That's why I've got the gal in the thing, in the thumbnail. Because the Man United ladies are playing today. Bro, it's so boring, and you got international break. You got to get the women involved. That's all man can do. But big them up, man. Big them up, man. They even made Champions League. That's already good anyway. That's good on them. So that's the gal. They're playing today. And this is obviously Fabrizio just speaking about the contract situation. That Casemiro received a lot of proposals from Saudi last season. So I can't see him even turning around and saying, you know what, I'm gonna extend and drop my wage by like 150k when I could just go Saudi. It's a bit slower. I could play with Ronaldo and I'm good. You know what I'm gonna say? I can't see it happening, to be honest with you. If I'll say this, if we don't qualify for Europe this season, it will really hurt more than finishing 15th last season. Because this time, exactly, you're right. And remember, all these Whartons, Believers, and Anderson, everyone's going to be in for them. Liverpool might go for one. Tottenham might go for another. United. So Champions League is vital when it comes to these guys picking. You know what I'm saying? So we need all of this, bro. And the way we're moving, remember, we're going to lose Ahmad and Mbeumo for a month. So that could change a few things. But, bro, come on, man. We've played with each other for long enough now. It seems like they're understanding the system. We've gone 5 games without losing. And we've come back 2 times to draw. So, and that's mentality, bro. Because, you know, when we used to lose before, we used to go a goal down, it's over. Game's done. We're not finding a goal. Now, you never know with us. You know what I'm saying? So that's the situation, my peoples, man. Casemiro refuses, apparently. And then this has come out from Fabrizio. Kobe Mainoo remains on Napoli's list. You are looking for a midfielder this January. Mainoo's move depends on Man United, who are unwilling to let him go. So maybe if Gallagher or João Gomez or one of them guys comes in, maybe then we will turn around and let Kobe go for a loan just to get the World Cup and then come back next season. But for now, it's like, I can't see it happening. So yeah, that's more or less all the news. Let me see if there's anything else. Let's go to United, Josh. So yeah, man, it's gone mad. Smash the likes, my peoples, man. Let's get these likes going, man. That's Fabrizio speaking of what he speaks about. Harry Amaz will not be recalled. There was these talk. Remember, Sheffield Wednesday look like they might be getting an administration when they lose a lot of money and the players have to go back and they can't afford it, etc. But remember, we're paying for everything for him to even be there. I think Man United are paying for Amaz to be there, everything, the whole loan. There's not that much money in it. He's a young boy, so I don't think they're going to turn that down now and say anything because we're paying for it anyway. So big up him. That's the deal stuff we've already seen. This is, look at this. Man United after 11 games last season, 12 goals, position 13th. This season, 18 goals, position 17th. 7th, sorry, not 17th. So, bro, all the stats go that we're progressing, bro. There's nothing to be negative about. Kana Biek has a lot to learn, but United signed him because they believe he possesses first team potential and he will be hoping to get an audition to impress Ruben Amorim at the end of the season. The 18-year-old will mark pre-season as the opportunity to state his case to remain at United, although it's likely another loan could be on the card for the 2026-27 campaign. So he's out to Luzon. He's on loan to Luzon. He's one of the young gems that we bought, and then we send him on loan, and that's what we've been on. what's all of this about? Yeah, this is the guideline stuff about obviously the staff members, social media, they got to relax, etc. Boom, boom, boom. And yeah, that's more or less the news, my peoples, man. That's more or less all the news. We saw this yesterday, the new Tony Cruz. If you lot saw my video, you know I do a video every night now, 6 to 8 minutes, and I give you all the Man United news of the day in 8 minutes. No cut, just straight to the point. Bam, 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 bam. So make sure you lot are there tonight. It'll be on my page for about 9, 10 o'clock. All the news. So anything that comes out from now onwards will be there, etc. So smash the likes, my peoples, man. Appreciate all of you lot for checking in. Make sure you smash the likes on your way out if you haven't already. See you lot all in a bit. Peace.
Got some celebs, pull up local. You know we up next, pull up mobos. They gon' be there on repeat, they like, oh no. Where's the mix it up, let's take a photo now. For now, I'm local. For now, preserve the beat, I'm more loud. I said I'm more loud, I'm more loud.